Yo, how is everyone doing? Welcome back to Avowed. As you might have seen, I didn't stream yesterday. You can only guess why. Internet was trash. I fell asleep and then woke up in the early. No, not even the early AM. Yeah, I woke up like at 6 AM. Then when whatever, fell back asleep. Here's the thing I've noticed. Even now, like the internet's still having problems. And it's 11:40, which Monday it wasn't happening. It just sucks. Like my internet just sucks. So I can probably either change streaming time to morning, which not the best option, or like 4 AM, which not the best. Like it's in the red right now. Like my ISP just hates me. And I did some googling, and apparently I'm not the only person with this problem here. I'm just gonna chalk it up to ISP being horrible. And then I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna see if there's... I don't know of any other. But apparently there's one that might serve fiber in this area. But it has just 100 up, 100 down. Well, at this point I'll take it, because at least that's usable. Like if it's really like fiber to the home, at least that'll be usable. Won't have to worry about my upload bitrate. I'll take the... because I have 750 down right now. I'll take the 100 down instead of 750, as long as I get fiber 100 up, you know? Whatever. I'll just do the bounties now and hope that my internet stabilizes itself. It's not looking that way right now. Like, it's really not looking that way. But I'll just hope the internet stabilizes itself. Like 20 minutes? Maybe? We'll see. Whole day at Chengdu gym over, now to Atlas. Hey, hope you had a good day at the gym all in all. How are you doing? Alright, let's see. Which of these bounties... here we go. This one I think we already did. We ran into this guy. I did not even notice. A reward will be given for killing Captain Teiko, the legendary pirate who spent decades plundering the coast of the Living Lands. His skeleton has been left alone in honor of his legacy. Unfortunately, Teiko has attacked and killed several travelers recently, and we can no longer risk further casualties. Teiko is often seen stalking the shark's teeth. Caution is heavily advised.
Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend.
Yep. Oh my god, the bitrate's on the red again. Like, there's no in between. It's either completely red or completely healthy. I'm telling you, I hate my ISP. I'm switching to another one the moment I can. A reward will be given for killing Soreb chieftain Grithing. Their tribe has ambushed several citizens and regrettably consumed them. They are known to have a nest within one of the larger rock structures in the Great Sand Sea.
Let me know when you've taken care of the Czar.
We killed this one as well? A reward will be given for killing the dwarf K. Maka. He and his group of adventuring companions have succumbed to the Dream Scourge, wreaking havoc through the ancient lake bed. They've even eliminated a heavily armed group of Adarian soldiers sent from Eagle's Reach. This scourge must be put down, and swiftly.
Put him out of his misery, will you?
Moi Piki. A reward will be given for killing Moi Piki, an earth blight known to have command over rock beetles. It has been spotted near the road to Gulawain's Tusk by the Godless Ruins. Right?
I've heard of throwing rocks at people, but not the other way around.
A reward will be given for killing Koda and Dario. Both are wanted for a myriad of crimes against Thirdborn and its residents, including theft and assault. The two fled town after stealing a set of bejeweled eggs. Bejeweled egg curios, and were last seen headed into the sand sea near some of the crumbling structures.
It'll be good to have just a little less crime around.
Oh my god, this one is long. Sansa, a cartographer in Paradise, has reported his assistant Wilfrid missing in the Shadowscarp Desert. A reward will be offered for the return of Wilfrid's cartographic notes. Below is his last correspondence posted to provide clues to his whereabouts. Sansa reporting on last. Took me the better part of the day, but I found blah 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 blah. You can read that if you want. You can pause and read it. I'm just gonna Google where he is. I'm gonna be honest with you. But yeah, this is the cartographer. I think I googled the location of the last two areas. We should eventually. Oh, maybe I should read it. I'm just gonna quick read it. A great arc with a seaside view. You can see half of the region from here. Should be helpful when it comes to mountain pass and estimated sea level, much lower than centuries before. I expect no time to write more. The Lamelands are my college's paradise. My return to work immediately. Samples won't kill blah 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 blah. Okay. So which one of these? Yeah, see, we only have this one from the third region, which we are in right now. The other two I already turned in. One, I'll be honest, one I didn't Google, one I actually found. Then I went back and Googled because I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss them. Why miss it? I'll just Google it. Listen, I like getting everything in games, but I don't like doing 2 runs, so I just Google things I think I'm gonna miss. Whatever. Okay, we haven't killed this. We haven't killed this. Okay, we killed this one. I don't even remember. Dream? Yeah. Oh, I think, you know, I do. This was the one we encountered when we just came into the region. I do remember. This one I don't. Maybe I do remember. I'm not sure if I remember which one this is. But we killed it. And this one I do remember. This one almost kicked our ass. But yeah, we have 3. We only have 2 to do. I was sure we were gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, this is why there were 6 quests. I was sure we were gonna do 5. But you know, been a while since I played. Also, it seems the bitrate might be better. I hope I don't jinx it. It went to the red as soon as I said that. God damn it.
Oh, you're back. What do you want?
I'm here to claim a bounty.
Really? Which one?
Kill the Sorb.
One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates.
Kill the Dream Scourge Dwarf.
One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates.
So you say the same thing over and over? I killed Captain Tagle.
One less thing for me to worry
he does.
about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates.
Never mind.
Well, off you go then. Back to killing things and leaving me alone.
Mm-hmm. I can't explain to you how much I hate my ISP. Why can't they just have half of the upload I pay for? And again, it's not me. Like I'm telling you, I've tested this on a laptop. I've tested this only connected to the modem, router turned off, nothing else. Nothing changes. Nothing changes. It's 100% my ISP. And then there's a bunch of people on the internet complaining as well. Oh, this area. Forgot it marked it on the map. We can just explore. Burn some time before we let's go over here. Before we start doing main story, so the internet can like stabilize itself. It hates me for whatever reason. Like I said, I'll take I'll take the 600 download reduction if I get the stable 100 upload. Don't care. Go from 750 download, 30 upload to 100 download, 100 upload if it's Fiverr and it's stable. Then I can stream to YouTube at like 50,000 bitrate. That's perfect. That's no problem. But then, more importantly, it's a stable fiber optic connection, which I think it's also more expensive. But like I said, I don't care. I really don't. I'll pay for it as long as it works. That's the problem right now. It doesn't work. Or like technically it works, but it's shit. No other way to describe it. Like, these guys are right here. We were so close to them when we were running through there and all the other stuff we were doing, and we never encountered them. Huh. Let me just hide here. Quick save. Can we one-shot one of them? One-shot this guy in front of the other guy. We're gonna get spotted anyway, right? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Are they gonna... might as well reload. We wasted essence. It's either 5 or 6 in my hotbar. It's 6. Also, I have news about the keyboard if you heard me rant about that ages ago. Wait, I can speak with them?
No, Dario, I'm not doing this.
This is your fault. You went soft on that merchant. Barely nicked him. Reckon he lived and ratted us out to the constable.
Yeah, he did.
So we're gonna lay low in these ruins and sit on our haul. Who knows? Maybe we'll find treasures inside that'll make us rich.
Rich? You're gonna kill us all. Wow's eyes. Who are you?
You just admitted to theft and murder.
Hey, first of all, we only bled that merchant a bit. Still quite alive when we left him.
You
I don't
still
like this,
stole
Dario.
from him.
This is how we get ourselves killed. First you said we should come to the living lands, and I went with you.
Stealing from that merchant was your idea, though. And credit where credit is due. It was a solid one.
Now you want me to break into some dungeon full of traps? I've had it.
Kuta, bow. If it bothered you that much, you should have said so.
If only we had might. Need 4. I might reload and do a test. But I don't think I have anything that gives... like 2 different items that give +2 and +2 might. Are you two done? Surrender peacefully and no one gets hurt.
Told you we should have gone into the ruins instead. I told you it'd be simpler. Now look what happened. Shut up and draw your blade already. We can argue after we kill this sanctimonious little shit.
Right, I'm gonna quick load. And see if I have 2 things that do might. Otherwise, I'm just gonna sneak up on them. Not that they deserve it. I just want to see if I can do it. This... okay. We're just gonna have to go like this. Health. Perception, nope. Constitution. +1 might. I don't think if we take 4 of these, it's gonna give us +4. But we can try and reload if it doesn't work. Intellect, dexterity, +2 might. Okay, so we have 3 there. Intellect, perception, damage, resolve. Nope. Food poisoning, no. I'll just do... to see if it works. I'll just do... +2 might. And then 1, 2. Let's see if that works. I don't think it will, but let's see.
No, Dario.
Right. No, we're at 9, yeah. That doesn't work. But if we had something else that gave us plus might.
Told you.
It would have worked. Okay, good to know. Anyway, they're just getting sneaked up on. Oh, what the heck? What do you mean? We have to... Okay, I guess... Come on. I guess so you don't miss the dialogue, but yeah, we're not gonna do the might. We don't have enough, and they don't deserve to live anyway. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, are you two done? Oh, now we can do it? Sure. You ever fought a bear before? Where's my bear? Did I just get cammed? Maybe it took like a little bit of essence before we could completely cast it. Whatever. Okay, fuck. Oh, he's not dead yet. Okay, now get fucked.
Not bad, envoy.
Hi, can you? Oh, he already shot him. Can you leap into him? Nice. Get fucked. Nice. We're good. Oh, we need proof. Oh, we killed them. Jeweled egg. Yeah, jeweled eggs and where's this guy's body? Other jeweled eggs. Now we go to where the... Oh, it's in a godless ruin. Okay. Guess we get to explore the godless ruin while we are at it. If my bitrate cooperates. Why? And it gets worse. Like it was not good, but fine-ish, and then it suddenly started getting worse. I'd say a little bit worse than fine-ish. The point is, it was relatively streamable. Then it's almost 12 a.m. Who's even using the internet in my area at this hour? Go to sleep. Let me stream. Apparently that's the problem. The thing is so oversaturated. There's something dead over here. Alright, that's something, I guess. Good enough. Did we kill something here and didn't take the loot? Because it wasn't that burnt pile which we leave behind when we kill something with our sword. Or with the pistol as well, I think. That's the... I see it. That's the thing right there. Guess we can sneak up on it.
Not saying a word.
After killing this guy.
Kai, weapons ready.
Kai, can you shoot this guy, please? Nice. 77 is fine.
That'll show him.
Yeah, we'll explore the ruins in a moment. There's always something interesting near the ruins. Or, well, sometimes even a main quest. Maybe we should leave the ruins for later. I'm pretty sure the main quest is gonna take us here. We'll look for the cartographer instead. Okay, can we spawn the bear this time? Alright, that thing controlled the beetles. The bounty said. What the fuck? But I love how much my pistol stuns though. You've seen how much the bar increases. Also, bear is OP. Wonder. Same animation. I was gonna say, I wonder what animation they have for a flying rock. More beetles. I just leap on them, whatever. I was gonna say shoot that guy, but sure, the leap works just as well. Yet, are you getting beat by some beetles? Come on, Kai. Let's take that guy down. There. Give me back some of that essence. There's nothing on the map to pick up other than the little flowers. Or palm or whatever. I think we can just go turn these quests in, and then I was gonna say we could go and see if we find the cartographer, but I think we'll just do a main story. Might as well not leave that. We've already like postponed that. Not leave that for the end of the area, you know. Come on, dude, it's 12 AM. Can the bitrate please? One day it was fine, by like 11:30 it was fine. Now, I'm telling you, it's the only hour I'm not even 100% sure, but the only hour I am pretty sure that it's fine is like 4 AM. Like 4 AM to like 1 PM maybe. Like 4 AM to 2 PM, like who knows? I don't even know, being honest with you. Again, as soon as I can, I'm changing this damn ISP. Soon. It's like, and I hope that's soon. Because if you're wondering, the same thing happens if I play games online. The ping at this hour gets horrible. Like I remember playing on Call of Duty. I think it was the Black Ops beta, or maybe even a Cold War at times. And during at night, like at this hours, the ping would be insane. And then you get a bunch of like pop-ups on screen that say like, I don't know, like packet loss or whatever. Those all the time would pop up. Oh, I drank my whole glass of Fresca. I got a whole bottle here for tonight, so I don't fall asleep from sugar. All right, the keyboard story. You remember how I ordered a wooding that FedEx never delivered or misdelivered? It was marked as delivered, but it never arrived, and wooding needed a proof from FedEx. And FedEx would not give me the proof. Then they removed the tracking and blah blah blah. Point is, they said, Wooding said that at this point,
You're nearly burned to the ground.
it's too much time has passed to get a refund or a replacement.
Things just keep going from
I
bad to
I
worse.
saw coming from
And what's more,
the first
entire
time
region is plagued by
I contacted
crop
them
blight.
with
Yeah,
how
well,
the
Third
problem
Born will
started
never have that
or
problem.
how it went.
We have no crops to go to shit.
No, you daft fool. We have dream thralls breaking down our walls instead.
It'll be fine. So, what another one, but not from them. Oh, we read this already, but not from Wooding, because I didn't
Oh,
trust
you're
them to
back. What do you want?
not ship it with FedEx. I think you pay for the quick shipping. It goes to UPS Express, which perfect, that'll work. I just wasn't gonna risk it, so I bought it off of a reseller. It wasn't that much more expensive, and it arrived. Not to me, but it arrived to my forwarder. So I should have it sometime by the end of the week. Probably Thursday or Friday. And then I got some Gateron Jade Max. And a GMK white on black set. And then I have GMK Masterpiece as well. And I want GMK Striker, but you can't buy that anymore. It's like $400, $500, which I'm not paying. I might just AliExpress it. Whatever. I'll see. Or I might just stick with... I mean, Masterpiece is beautiful. But I haven't used it because I don't want to wear the keycaps off, you know, stupid. They're made to be used, but whatever. I might just stick with GMK Black and White, which is always in stock. That'll be fine. That's the one I'm going to be using for now. And then Drop has some other... I'll tell you, it's either like DCX... Some other, you know, Drop has another... manufacturer or process or whatever. DCX or something like that. And then they have a Sapphire set, which I think it's beautiful. I might buy that one as well. Here to claim a bounty.
Really? Which one?
The Bandit Duo.
One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skates.
I killed the Earth Blight.
One less thing for me to worry about.
You say nothing
Thank you.
even when I
Enjoy your
completed all the
skates.
bounties.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
That's
there we
everything
go.
off the board, isn't it? Good job. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go pass out.
Sure, you do you. We got what of bloodletting? Is it a... What's gonna be like, is it a weapon? No. Bracers of bloodletting. Oh, I equipped them. God damn it. I don't remember what my bracelets, the one I had equipped, were. It was probably the... It wasn't this one's. Was it Tranton family? It probably was Tranton family, right? Here's what we can do. We can do a save. When was this done? Oh, we can do a save. Then load our last... Oh, we can just load our last autosave. I was gonna load my last manual save and then reload this one. But just make sure what our... Okay, this one works. It was the Valiant Gauntlet. Okay. And then this one looks... They look pretty good. But we'll stay with the... I really like this one. I really like how this ones look. The Migrants Force. But we'll stay with those Storm Dancers so that we have a nice set. And then I gotta remember to upgrade the Storm Dancers KO. Let's see, to see if it's better because it's legendary, so maybe it upgrades beyond +6. Oh, anyway, it does upgrade because you know what? I just remembered you can't take this normal items to the other quality, to legendary. It can only be this ones, so we probably are way better like using that. So let me go to the add drop pillar
We still have stuff.
and do my upgrades and shit. Now return. Do the bit rate is so it's 12:10 still. Maybe it'll fix itself by 1 a.m. Set up party camp, yes. Who knows at this point? Maybe it'll fix itself by 4 a.m. Oh, can we place? No, we don't have any extra fragments. Okay, workbench. Oh, damn it, we can't upgrade it. We need 1 cave coral. If I break this down. Crafting? Oh, no matter. We can craft. How many? Balrog skin 11. Okay, that's pretty good. 24? 6. 24? Yeah, no, we use 24 to craft 6. Okay. I am... Okay, 4. And then this is probably gonna... Oh, 6? That's quite a bit. Okay. So let's...
Mari,
save. Then upgrade this. It gives +6. Okay, so it at least matches. I think we didn't have this when we found... I think, let me rephrase to make it simpler. I think we didn't have this at level +1. Superb quality +1. No, wrong. I think we did have this at superb quality +1. We didn't have this when we upgraded this weapon, this armor. So I can't really like be like, oh, I should have upgraded this one instead because I didn't know, I think. But you see how this one ends in superb and this one goes all the way to legendary. So anyway, we have to switch armor to this one. And then if we could only... We can't break it down because we have it equipped. So...
I've been wondering.
Equip. No. Equip and look. Yes. Yes. And then break this down.
Wondering about.
Right. They are the same. They both go from 53 to 59 and also, yep, they're the same. Break this down. We could upgrade it once more, but it says 4 cave coral. Or we could upgrade, wait, we gotta break this down as well. Yes. And this, and this, and this, and this. Anything we can craft? Yeah. And then upgrade, because see, this is used as 4 plus 2. We would be able to upgrade our pistol and sword. However, this, even if we had enough, even if we have enough cave coral, but we need more blackwood branch. Okay, so even if I had the blackwood branch for this, I would do this too instead. Get them to +2. So now we have... Did I do it wrong? I think I upgraded my sword twice instead. Yep.
That's something.
Or wait, did I do something wrong? Did I fuck up somewhere on the calculations? I probably did. Because... should have saved. Equip the Storm Dancer. Break down the Superb Scale. Upgrade this to +1. There, we're good. Back here to weapons. Upgrade our sword. And then upgrade our Oh, it's, you know what? It's because our pistol is +0. No, we did it right. I just thought our pistol was +1. But it's fine, since the pistol does a lot more damage than the sword anyway. I think it's good our sword is a little bit above all of our other things. And the arquebus is fucking insane. But anyway, I'm glad we have a complete set to upgrade to all the way to legendary. Cause I remember being like, how am I gonna deal with the armor? Since it wouldn't go past superb. But we got the unique medium armor. Let's overwrite the save. Worst case scenario, we have this one. Anyway, time to go. Let's sit here. Will we have any dreams? Nope. No dreams. And main story now. Although, give me a second. I'll be right back before we start with the main story. Alright, I'm back. So anyway, yeah, I should get my new keyboard, which in reality I should have had at least a year ago. This week. Then it's not, I haven't, it won't be the final face of the keyboard. Because I'm waiting on a Tofu 60 Redux with a brass plate. So that I can change it and then like tape mod it and make it really bulky. That would be it for my upgrade, like computer upgrade for like a good couple years. If only my internet was good. Let me not spill my soda. Which I think I've mentioned before, but I don't really like soda. This is the only one I somewhat like. I still take very small sips.
I've
Anyway.
charted out a route that should get us there in time, Andre willing. We'll sail around Lowfall Point and...
Yes. And please fill my research with progress.
Lowfall Point? Are you crazy?
Let it
Games. There are games.
What are they talking about? Someone stole her research?
They'll give us a tail of all
Let me quit save and talk with them.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
Look how much better she looks
What I
with the
want to know
current
is why he's in
graphics.
the company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. but your friend has some explaining to do.
Me?
Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
Emerald Stair. You mean, Fior? Yeah, we saved Fior. Also, nice stamps, as always. Super nice stamps. From one warrior to another, I swear to you that I mean no harm. I'm on a critical mission to save a life from the Dream Scourge. I am not Ludwig. Don't confuse me with that murderous zealot. It could have been far worse. I stopped Ludwig from harming Fior. Let's go with that one.
And that is the only good to come out of the matter. The attempt on an independent city like Fior is just...
I know you're upset, Timothy, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research, and who knows what she plans for
she's
it.
the one that stole the research,
But
not
you know
good.
that if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill him myself.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse. Dreamthrall siege our gates day and night. People are hungry, and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a powder keg, I'm afraid. I am trying not to explode.
No need for an
This isn't a
apology, I
courtesy
understand.
visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Yes, no. Ooh. Which one do we do? And here comes my googling. Do we give Tamurti the letter or not? Because I know this is gonna have consequences. Avowed. Give Tamurti letter or not. So I think we should give her the letter, because, you know, if you give Tamurti the letter, you will be given her vital information about the Steel Girl's plan. This will help you all form a better plan, and Tamurti will thus trust you a little more. After that, it doesn't seem like much happens regards to the choice. She still won't like you if you choose to side with She will give you a side quest no matter what after the dialogue finishes up. However, it does seem like she jumps to help you with the plan against the Silver Road. Faster in the conversation, it's also possible that this allows you to have a better relationship with Lewin since she wanted you to give the letter. What happens if you keep the letter? If you keep the letter, the reaction will depend on their certain dialogue choices. I am almost always upfront, near the same result. Mostly the way we get to the end. Okay. So it seems, yeah, give her the letter, which is what I was gonna do anyway. But let's go with 3 first. I hope it doesn't skip these two, but just to get more conversation. Yasli says the godless ruin here might hold the key to the Dream Scourge. I'm just here to see if she's right. I think that might skip these other ones. I'll give her the letter. Inquisitor Ludwig has a message for you.
To head sharpshooter first class of Shatterscarp Tamerti Kaiwa III. Ludwig wants the ruins of Naku Kubel, or will suffer the Steel Garrote's wrath.
Fuck them.
Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that I can do a damn thing about it.
You're not going to give in, are you? Those ruins are a marvel. They're irreplaceable.
I know, Yatsley. If we give them an inch, the Adirans won't stop until they have everything. But even if I wanted to hand over the ruins, they aren't in my power to surrender.
Why is that?
The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around
Wasn't
the
I
ruins
there
now.
a moment ago?
No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Or was that the
Ringrim?
ice
As in from the circle of
mage
Archmagi?
we encountered? Which,
She's
whatever.
here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an
that's that
impenetrable
part, okay.
wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
I'm pretty sure we found them. Intellect. Anyone doesn't want a piece of these ruins? What could Ringrim need with them? What am I doing all the way out here? Let me... Is there anyone who doesn't want a piece of these ruins? What could Ringrim want need with them.
Something important. An archmage doesn't waste time on frivolities.
I figured that
But
one out.
why Nakukubel specifically? The ruins have stood for centuries, and there are plenty of other places to look at dream thralls. The Circle of Archmagi
The
don't
garden,
get
maybe?
involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my
whatever
neck
that
in
means.
catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Reengrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage.
Well, I need those ruins, so if that means dealing with Rimgrim, so be it.
I didn't know they made adherents with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll make a great story.
When an archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain.
Yeah, we've seen that firsthand. Man, look at 90% usage, 50 to 53C. Insanely cool. My other GPU would have been at the same usage and like at 80. Yeah, 70, 80. No, 80, yeah, 80. Like that GPU got close to 90 sometimes. Waste not, want not, I suppose.
It's definitely practical, I'll give her that. Although, I wonder if it's because she likes giving trespassers nightmares.
Probably that.
I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But, if you want to find Ringrim,
You know where to go, don't worry.
head east of here, go past the Pargunin ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there.
Yeah, we've been
In
there
Yahtzee.
before.
Be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerti. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of. Good luck.
I'll keep Yahtzee safe.
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yahtzee, come back and speak with me. I
Alright,
need your help with something.
alright.
How exciting. We're off to see an archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the fragrance for such an occasion. I want to make sure I smell my best when she kills us. Meet
Alright.
me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an archmage, after all.
My gear is maxed out as much as it could be.
Underdressed.
Dude, my room is so cold. I'm freezing. But I'll leave it like that because temps or whatever the fuck. Didn't you want to speak again?
Thank you for returning. I wish I could say I didn't actually need your help, but I do.
What is it?
Some young idiot thirdborners decided they'd form their own militia to protect the region because of course they would. And now, predictably, they're missing.
Sounds like the fools have no actual training.
You'd be absolutely right. They have nothing powering them but youthful hubris. Idiots decided they'd train themselves by taking on the Zarups out in the Deadfall Highlands. They haven't
I
come
wouldn't be
back.
surprised if the Sorep
Figure out what happened, report back, and I'll
overtook
scrounge
them.
up some change for you.
Sure. I'll get Yahtzee in my party first. And then we'll go look for the dummies. I'm pretty sure we are gonna change Giata for Yahtzee. And we'll keep Kai, because there's no way I'm getting rid of Kai.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting.
It was like
I'll
5
forgive
minutes.
you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Reengrim?
We can't. If we had something that gave us +6 intellect. Sorry, 5. But we don't have anything to even give us +4. Or like +4 at max, maybe. They say the sight of her drives men to such terror they cut their eyes out and offer them.
Well, with her skill in spellcraft, she certainly could do so if she wanted to. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever
Okay.
the reason, the fact
So
that
in the
she's
whole of
here at
Aora.
all is significant. Aldra's titties, the Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's
That's
just
a name.
brilliant.
Do you believe the Dream Skirt brought the Archmage here? Don't get distracted. We're here to find a way to the garden. Do you think she's after the garden like we are?
Maybe, maybe not. But Nakukubel is very old and very large. But I've no idea why an illusionist would care for godless artifacts. Yours truly excluded, of course. There must be something in there of interest to Reengrim. Probably something powerful.
Okay, now's our chance to find out.
I knew I liked you, darling. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Reengrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Yep. Jetta, can you go back to the camp and tell Mars about Ringgrim?
Naturally. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. Really, though, that would be dangerous.
Wonder what
We'll
Yatsuli's
catch up later,
abilities are.
Yatsu.
She's probably a
Take care
fighting
of the
mage.
envoy for me.
Perfect.
Like Jetta's a healing
this is going to be
mage.
fun.
Okay. New companion. The foremost godless expert Yatsuli packs a lot of magical skill into her small frame. A self-taught wizard, she honed her craft while dungeon diving in the ruins all across the living lands. With a grimoire in hand, she manipulates the very essence of the world around her. She can not only conjure terrifying displays of power against her enemies, but also dispel any arcane illusions that deceive the senses. Ah, that's the symbol. Dispel illusion. Essence explode. Yatsuli invokes a strange arcane power that explodes upon hitting an enemy, releasing a burst of its. Yeah, see? Like fighting mage. Alright, let's quick save and upgrade Yatsuli. Because he should have 5. Okay, so let's unlock all of these. The explosion, a volley of arcane missiles that seek out nearby enemies. Manipulates the arcane energy around an enemy, slowing them for 10 seconds. Attacks burst into a small area of effect when they hit an enemy. Increases delay, unlock all Yatsuli's abilities. Nice. Increase the size of the blast caused by essence explosion. Essence explosion deals fire accumulation. Reduces the cooldown by 33% because we have two upgrades. Increases the rate of fire for missiles from Minalota's missile battery. Oh, that's the name of the spell. Increases the maximum range. Missiles deals shock accumulation. Arduous delay of motion intensifies the slowing down effect. Creates an effect that afflicts all enemies within its radius. Frost accumulated damage. Breaks enemy blocks, destroying walls and shattering frozen enemies for bonus damage. Increases stun death to enemies hit by blast. Okay, I think we are definitely getting the size of the blast increased and the rate of fire for the missiles. Increase the size of the blast. Yes. Increase the rate of fire for the missiles. Good. And what are we missing? We need, well, level 20 for sure to get... at least this. But then... this one, definitely. Rank it all the way up. Everything else that I want is upgraded. Yeah, I think it's this one. We'll put a level... when we level up to 19, we'll put it on this one. And when we level up to 20, we could put it on this one. But it's only a 5% increase, or... put it here. Power attacks with bows and guns deal plus 40% stun. Imagine our pistol already does a bunch of stun. Now imagine adding 40% more. Or unlocks flurry of blows. Gain maximum attack speed. No, we're definitely going with staggering shot when we get to 20. Okay, they all want to speak. Let's look for these idiots, but let's make camp first.
Be sure to check out our new burrito.
No, shut up. 1230. Bitrate is still on the red. For no apparent reason. Oh, how much do I hate my ISP?
I must have done 100 shifts on those watchtowers. Never saw so much third-born blood under them.
Alright, let's speak with Giata first.
Despite everything that's happened, I'm so grateful to be working with Yatsli.
Good.
In many ways, Quilici has been like a second father to me. But Yatsli, she's like my dirty aunt who's up to no good.
Alright. We all need a few bad influences in her life.
Well, she's an expert in that field. While I have your attention, I've been thinking. Why is Inquisitor Ludwig suddenly interested in godless ruins?
Maybe she knows more than she lets on.
She's a smart one. I'll give her that. We should be ready for anything. Something tells me Ludwig isn't finished with us yet.
No, for now, get some rest.
Thanks for talking.
Speak with Yatsli last. What's up, Kai?
Thirdborn. If it weren't for the Leviathan skeleton in the middle of town, I'd hardly recognize the place.
When were you last here? Well, we know when he was last here. That was when his commander died. Also...
well, that's what I'm trying to nail down. You ever come back to a place and feel like the buildings are smaller and the colors are duller?
yeah, I felt that when I returned home from my first campaign.
Then you get it. Thirdborn was always this rugged oasis. Dangerous and out of the way, but bursting with vitality. It was a harbor for larger-than-life types. People like Capo, the Leviathan Slayer, and Tama. Glory seekers, trophy hunters, warriors trying to leave their battles behind. People who built around their stories and their scars.
The Thirdborn you described sounds more like legend than reality.
I guess it felt like one, too. Hardtack and Merc brew after a long day's patrol tasted better than any feast. Being back, it felt like we were watching Thirdborn die a slow death.
They're facing the brunt of the Dream Scourge. That would take its toll anywhere.
True. But I can't help but feel that the Thirdborn I knew 6 years ago would have faced it better.
Maybe.
I think what's eating at me is that Thirdborn seems rudderless. The Dream Scourge is one threat. Conflict with Adir is another. The Living Lands is changing, and Thirdborn feels like a barnacle on a moving ship. Temerity's leading them as best she can, but towards what? What are we doing out here besides surviving?
Thirdborn, sometimes surviving is enough. Thirdborn will change on that with the resulting lens. Not enough to run from something, you need something to run to. All this talk of drifting and needing direction sounds personal, Kai. I'm not trying to bring his personal thing into the conversation. Like, we already talked to him enough about his commander or whatever. Thirdborn will change and adapt with the rest of the living lands.
Or it'll go the way of the godless and their ruins. Not sure which idea makes me more uneasy. What about you? You were sent by your emperor to investigate the Dream Scourge. Since then, you've died, met a secret god, and gotten swept up in tensions between your empire and our scattered settlements. Between releasing Egwolf and thwarting the Steel Garrote and Emerald Stair, you've opposed your empire's interests. Do you know what you're sailing towards, or are you drifting with the tides?
Hildegard and Ludwig aren't the final word. I'm loyal to the Aedir's interests in my own way. Follow my principles, not my command. Aedir interests are unjust, and our alliances with the Steel Garrote led us down a dark path. I'm making this up as I go. No, not that one. I follow my principles, not my command. Because we are, in a way, still loyal to Aedir. Because here's the thing, and I've said it the whole playthrough of this game. If we were helping out, it would be a lot easier to set up alliances instead of like trampling over them. Let's say I follow my principles. No, I'll follow my principles, not my command.
That kind of clarity is rare. Thanks for talking. I hope Thirdborn is able to find its way somehow.
Okay. Oh, good night.
I can take watch. I'll be up a while anyway.
Marius?
Listening to Yatsley's thoughts about godless ruins is one thing. Bringing her along for the rest of the trip is something else.
You don't trust her?
Well, don't you think it's a little convenient? You need to go somewhere no one ever goes, and here she is to show you the way? If she's read anything about the garden, it was written centuries ago. Obviously, things have changed since then.
Sure, but she's the one that read it. You seem really bothered by this. We have a chance to find the garden, and this is our... Do you have a better idea? I trust just... You seem really bothered by this.
Bothered? Pedraku. It's my job to guide you as safely as possible. What you're doing isn't safe. I'll go along with whatever you decide. Just don't be disappointed when she doesn't show you what you wanted to see. Anyway.
Alright, fine. Thanks for mentioning it. It's enough. Get some rest. Before we speak with Yatsley, let's change her outfit. Her Ioria and her Obsidian outfits look very similar. However, like they're both black and blue. However, I think the Iorian matches even better with the other Obsidians. Because this one has white. And the others, look at Marius, he has white as well. Anyway, let's go with Obsidian collection. Yatsley?
For the camp of an official Adiran envoy, I was expecting a little more. A proper bed, at least. But I suppose
we're in the middle of the desert.
Now.
What were you expecting?
As long as you have a bath, of course.
Do you see a bath? I was under the impression that you liked it rough. Oh, no. I suppose a bath can be arranged if you ask nicely.
I always ask nicely.
Mm-hmm.
But as riveting as it is to complain about our accommodations, I imagine you have another topic in mind?
The jar that you had me fetch earlier, is it worth much? Why did I find you alone in some ruins in Old Emerald Stair? I want to talk to you about what happened to your... No, I don't think it was worth much. I just think she likes godless things. Why did I find you alone in some old ruins in Emerald Stair?
Well, because I'm the foremost expert on the godless,
that's
of course.
What I was expecting.
So I must study their artifacts when I can. Unfortunately, it's been quite some time since I've met another who focused on the godless as I do. And I imagine I'd be more knowledgeable on the subject than anyone else you could find.
Is that how you got that burn? What burn on her? I think I see it on her left shoulder, or right if we're looking straight at her. How do you got that burn running around old flammable ruins?
I've yet to be burned in a single flame trap, and I don't intend to start anytime soon. Fair guess, though. When I got my first grimoire as a child, I was trying out some of the fancy new spells I'd been given. I was attempting a simple illusion spell, but I must have slurred my words. The next thing I know, everything was on fire.
Right, expected. When you say everything, was anyone hurt?
No. Well, me, obviously, but otherwise, no. What is childhood but for silly things? When else can you get away with arson? My father was able to pull me from the flames as my mother doused them. I burned myself badly enough to give myself some vivid dreams, but the house still stood at the end.
Did you ever end up getting that spell right?
Of course. Now I only burn those that deserve it, like mosquitoes and university administrators. The only
Right
lasting
on.
damage was my burn mark and the dreams.
Right on, burn the mosquitoes. The burn must have been painful at the time.
Usually I enjoy a bit of pain, but
Okay.
this was a bit too much. I wouldn't recommend it. As delightful as you are, we've much to do and less time to do it in. Shall we go?
Alright. Wait, Marius still wants to speak? What do you want to say?
I suppose if you're on a wild goose chase, there are worse places to do it.
Worst place is on a hot, barren land filled with chasms and sinkholes. You're looking on the right side for once. Yep.
At least I know how to deal with those sorts of things. Rope, lantern, extra water skins. Yatsley's got you going in all sorts of abandoned ruins. Who knows what's down there? More questions, most likely. And spiders.
What's going on with you? Where's all of this coming from?
Nothing, I'm fine. Forget I said anything. I just want to make sure we've covered all the options before we dive headfirst into another deadly ruin.
I appreciate your concern, Marius.
Right. Just keep it in mind, I guess. Anyway.
Sure. Get some rest.
If I'm...
Overwrite the save and let's head out.
Must.
Any dreams? Yatsley and Kai, yes. Yeah, nice.
Seeds of change. Their petals sprout across the barren land. They sing to the unwanted ones, and the unwanted ones sprout in turn.
Mm-hmm.
The soil remembers what it once was. It will soon be whole, safe.
What are you talking about?
The soil does not want these cities. It yearns for silence, for the kestrel song. But first, the sprouted ones will grow. They will bring the stillness and the bird song.
Why would you want Thirdborn gone?
The dam falls. The river returns to its source. It is how the land was and should always be. We want all of them gone. We wish for life to flourish again.
There's life in Cher's carp now, don't you see it?
Pilchards growing on bushes. Life that should not be here. Death nourishes the soil. All things come from the rot.
We don't need death for things to grow.
The spider devours her mate to lay her eggs. We ponder, dream of shifting sands now. We will speak again.
I keep thinking that maybe she has more to do with the Dream Scourge than she lets on. Also, Jesse wants to speak again. What is it this time?
Oh, Envoy, might I steal a moment of your time?
You need something?
We need to discuss what happened in Emerald Stair, don't you think?
Sure.
I lost more research than I'd like to count. But Fiora and its people are safe. That's what matters. Thank you, Envoy. I don't know how you managed it, but whatever you did, you averted disaster. That being said, your ambassador is going to get an earful, and possibly a fistful, next time we're in Paradise.
It's the steel girl you're mad at, not a bureaucrat.
Envoy, you'll find that I'm unreasonable from time to time, so hush. At least we were able to get everyone to safety. I don't know how things are in Paradise, but at least no one's tried to set it to the torch recently. I mean, I assume.
You care a lot about the Animancers. Did you grow up in Fior?
Oh, I didn't move to Fior until I was 20. Or somewhere around there, give or take a few years. You see, Emerald Stair has Naku Tedek. For a young and aspiring godless scholar, it was a godsend, if you'll forgive the pun. And, as a young at heart godless scholar, I've traveled outside the stair to other ruins. That's how I met Temerti. Thirdborn's close to Naku Kubel. A girl's gotta eat sometime.
Of everywhere you've gone, why set down roots in the stair?
Yes. Why did I choose to settle down with a gorgeous scientist who loves me? What a
Stupid
mystery.
question, yeah.
I still go out often. I've catalogued many ruins, but there are always more. And coming home to a warm welcome is lovely. You should try it sometime, darling.
But you're not an Animancer. A warm welcome from the Animancers? How do you get that?
Oh, part of it is my sparkling personality, of course. But a larger part of it is time. It's hard to hate someone when they drop by your lab with lunch after you've forgotten to eat again.
Is that how you met and wooed Quilishi with snacks?
My mother always said that the way to a man's heart was through his stomach.
Yeah, she's
Quilichi
right.
and I got together the old-fashioned way, though. I saw a beautiful man across a smoky tavern. Then I dazzled him with my delightful personality.
Did you cast a spell on the poor guy?
He showed me an abandoned ruin outside of town, and I was hooked.
Right. And you lived happily ever after, right?
Oh, it's not a fairy tale, darling. We've been happy for the most part. Any rough patches got smoothed over well enough. I only thought about killing him once or twice. He's probably
Only once
thought
or
the
twice.
same a bit more. It's hard to believe that things have changed so much recently. Any sense of safety just went poof. It makes you wonder how everything will turn out.
If you have so little trust in Vidara, why don't you try his job? The people are alive, so there's still hope. Buildings can be rebuilt.
Right. The city can be replaced, but not its residents. Thank you, Envoy. I feel a little less frazzled. I've got a lot to think on. Talk to you soon? Try not to have too much fun without me. How can I help, darling?
Get some rest.
Don't. Let the bedbugs bite, dearie.
Alright, can we look for the two... Not two, I don't know how many they were. She didn't specify. Another dream?
Singing sand. We feel the essence seep from the ruins.
I'm starting to look forward to these dreams. What's on your mind?
The teeth and the dunes roll before us. We have questions still. A lion kneels, a blight before it, spells and suspicion at its back. What ruled the land alone now seeks the safety of the pride.
Surely Adir won't make the same mistake they made in Fior. I'm not gonna discount that. I'm not sure Ringrim is the thirdborn makes her out to be.
A crystal shimmer. Friend or hunter? Let it in and see. We feel the people of Thirdborn huddle together in the dark. We smell desperation, panic. Then, the seasons change. They turn to each other.
Is it camaraderie?
What began as a sapling grows, the branches spread. We look deeper. Our limbs sift through sand. What do you know of this?
Suppose I know as much about kith bonds as anyone.
For years, we watched the Akita share their food and tie their hands. Gifts, promises. Why do they undertake these rituals?
But then going to the same discussion as her being the cause of the blight, the dream scourge. He lived with the godless and they weren't like depicted as having fungi on their faces and everywhere. Maybe that's why they die. Who knows? Sometimes marriage is political, everyone has their own reason, the animal instinct to have offsprings, it's simple, they love each other.
Still, the word eludes our grasp. Perceive the ocean in a drop. Do its waves sing to you?
I keep my options open, I enjoy the chase. I've loved and lost, I have someone waiting for me back home. Never been in love. Let's say I've loved and lost.
Spring turned to winter. A soul torn from its rightful home. This we understand. New leaves breach the impenetrable clay. A bush unfurls amid the suffering and strife and blooms. Nothing should live here. How can it sprout? From what well does it spring?
We can find strength in each other when we've got nothing else. It gives us something to aspire to, makes us better people. Adversity is a test. Sometimes relationships don't survive. Sentimentality is a weakness when you have to make a difficult choice. We can find strength in each other when we've got nothing else.
4 arms build together. A fence made stronger. Peace restored. We have learned much. Dream of shimmering scales as you rest.
Yet you want to speak again? How many times do they wanna... And are we gonna have another dream? Is this just like catching up to everything? Just gonna quick save at this point.
I wish we could have done more for them. Capo and Chico, I mean. But if I were in his shoes, I hope I'd make the same choice.
Yeah, we're just going over everything
I'd
that's
like to pick
happened.
a more fun way to die.
Say what you will of Capo, but it was a noble impulse.
Exactly my point. Strange, then, that you stopped him. I can only hope that at the end I have some control over things. That I can go out as Yatsley.
Wizard extraordinaire, godless expert, and a Balrog in the bedroom.
And don't you forget it.
Mm-hmm.
But it gives you something to think about. I mean, not everyone gets to come back like you did, Envoy.
Mm-hmm.
I only wish you could have given Capo the same control over his fate. Well, that's all I had to say. I'll let you get back to whatever you were doing. Unless there's some... How can I help?
Enough for now. Are we gonna get
Alright,
another
alright.
dream?
I'll see you in the morning.
Nope. But she wants to speak. Oh my god. Why can't she just do it all in one go?
You think those Adirans were onto something? Do you
Who?
think they can really cure the Dream Scourge?
I don't think anyone but Sapporo can provide a cure.
You may be right. I just hope we made the right decision.
Hopefully, we'll see the result from them soon. Was that to like someone that said they were looking for a cure or something?
Even if they don't have a cure when we see them next, maybe they'll have a treatment. Even that would be a gift.
Oh, it was
Now
the
that the
people that were
researchers
trapped
can
below the cave or
research,
whatever.
Think of what we'll learn. A cure might sound far-fetched, but what if they find treatments for the Dream Scourge? And even other ailments? Oh, I can't wait to see how far they've come when we see them again. Well, that's all I had to say.
Right.
How can I help?
Right. That's enough for now.
Don't mind if I
See,
do.
it doesn't say she has anything else to say. So let's walk out the camp. Exit here. Is she gonna have something to say now? I thought it was Kai now. I was gonna say like, really? It's you now? Well, no, we're good. Okay. First, save the game. Go into our journal. First contact with the enemy. Temerity asks you to look for the group. Okay, it's a group. Didn't it say how many? Go look for the amateur militia, which have probably gotten their asses kicked. It's going up the hill to our right. Yep. Shouldn't be that difficult. I wonder if that I don't remember her name. The one from the mission where we poisoned the captain is still here. Let's take a look. And if not, we can just climb all the way up. Since that's where we got up. Kind of though. Not exactly, but whatever. Just spend some time exploring. Also, 1 AM, bitrate still bothering. I'm telling you it's better, I guess. But still, okay, no, she's not here. She's not here, in which case... Anything else for me to take? Nice. Where do we jump from here? Not there. Early. No, it's over there. Okay, I saw it. It's this way. Oh. Oh, treasure chest. Let's see. Oh, okay, can I not fall? Yeah, I don't think there's any way that we're gonna be going back to the top of the mountain where we first... You remember that we dropped down and ended up here? I think we ended up there, actually. Somewhere here. Remember, but I don't think, and I even said it back when that happened, that I don't think there was another way up to that, to the top of that mountain. Whatever. You know what, we can just... We don't even need to go this way, I just wanted to see if we could. Okay, nice. I thought for a second that was gonna be too far of a drop. But now we're good. Look for the stupid militia. Militia is not even the right name. The amateurs that went to try to start a militia. It's funny how Why does this have... I mean, the crosshair and the other arrows, and this one just has crosshair. Probably because this one has the sword, right? But then, why does the sword need that extra thing? Fighters, they went to fight Storm, so found them, I guess.
Praise Andra, help at last!
Mm-hmm.
My squad and I rested in the cave by the water last night, and as we were sleeping, we were ambushed by those miserable Zorips.
Mm-hmm.
I was so surprised, and it was so dark. I just got separated from everyone else.
Are you sure everyone else is not dead?
I can't face those monsters alone, but I have to know if anyone else made it out. So,
can you just
go and see what happened to everyone?
Yeah,
Please?
sure. But like, you couldn't help them? I already mentioned the citizen militia. I assume she meant you. Yeah, we know she meant them. You made camp in the cave infested with Sorbs on purpose.
Well, yes, of course. We decided to take care of the Zorbs, you see.
Uh-huh.
You heard about Fior, right? But what's to stop the Steel Garrote from doing the same here? We have to be prepared to protect ourselves, just in case.
Brother, you couldn't even take on the Sorbs.
Captain Ruiki's great-grandmother was a general. So we even had a real leader among us.
Back home, our new recruits killed Sorbs. How did your entire squad fail?
You should ask Captain Ruiki when you find her.
If
the
we
Zorbs have
find
been
her.
getting closer to town recently. We just wanted to nip this problem in the bud. So can you just go in the cave and check on everyone? Please?
The Merity mentioned the citizen militia. I assumed she meant you.
Oh, Temerity sent you. I suppose I'm happy to hear that she's worried about us.
Mm-hmm. You got separated and ended up out here.
Well, yeah. It was dark and chaotic, and before I knew it, I found my
I
way
think you
here.
ran away, brother.
We made badges together before we came out here, and everyone should still have theirs. Find those, and you'll find the squad.
Hang on, Naoki. We didn't agree to anything.
Be sure to come back as soon as you learn anything.
Right. Recover. See, you see how it says recover their badges? I think they're dead. But anyway, give me a second. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go find the idiots in the cave. Which I'm telling you, I don't think they made it. I think this guy ran away when he saw that they were getting eaten by the Sorbs. Which, I mean, I can't blame him for running away, but at the same time, I can blame him for running away. Okay, get it? That shit has to be terrifying, but also, it's what you signed up for. How are you gonna run away and leave your team's to die. Also, bitrate seems to have gotten somewhat better, like at 1 a.m. Like I said, I should probably just change stream time to the morning. But so much better at night, because at night I could do it like if I wanted to, like a whole 12-hour stream, not in the morning. Like I could in theory go from like 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. but not the other way. I can't go from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Insane. But I've done half that. I've done like from 9 to like 6 a.m. once on Final Fantasy XIV. It was almost 7 hours from what I remember. It was great. I had a lot of fun. Problem is I couldn't do that the other way around. All of that to say is, fuck my ISP, and I'm gonna be changing it as soon as I find an alternative. Fiber optic alternative, of course. Alright, Soribs.
I'm not used to quiet.
We'll see how Yatsuli fights. I might as well. I don't think this one's out here are gonna cause the other ones to get... Maybe it is gonna cause the other ones to get alerted. Oh, fuck. Missed horribly. I was gonna say, like, who... What Slurp were all the way back here? No, it was... Oh, this is a big one. Stupid spider. What the fuck? That was some Yatsuli spell, I guess. Did summon the black hole on top of the spider. Little lockbox. Nice. Okay, this way. Not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Whatever. No, fuck you for throwing that spear. Nice one. Just shoot the water, it'll hurt them. Also, I just noticed she can, like, teleport. Nice one. He didn't even have to tell him to shoot that guy, he just shot him. Good. Is one of you electrified? I believe this doesn't hurt me anymore, right? Patched out? Yeah. I was gonna say, don't get close to me, but then I remember, yeah, they patched that thing out, which good and bad. I think it was just annoying, but it wasn't really that bad. Oh, right, it's a circle, not an exact point. So, any more Sarb over here? Yeah. Priest can take him out easily. Really? Alone? No one else?
Another one down.
Need loot? Nice. We probably want to go to A first, don't we? Just quick save. And then again, how do you enter? I thought it was through here, but then we gotta swim below. Yes. How stupid could they be? They made a camp in here with the tavern and everything. Like, bad idea. There's one. But speared in the chest. Not how I would like to go. Come on, the bear. Forgot last battle. Someone for being a champion. Next. Ah, missed. Burn.
The poor dear. He didn't stand a chance.
No, look at the size of the spear. It's just told you they are all gonna be dead. I don't know how stupid they could be to make camp here. Like, that was a really dumb idea. Let's make camp on the fucking floor infested cave. Sure, bad jump. Surely nothing will go wrong. Surely. And this I only survived because he ran away. Like, there's no like, oh, it was dark. Brother, you swam through there and escaped. How did this one even die all the way up here? Up here. I know I have a hatchet for that, but I'll just use the just why not? Go back to the normal grenade. Yep. Worth it just for the work. I guess this is another entrance. You know, there's something. I think it's up there. I saw it. I see it. Unique, maybe? Carved boss. Plus 15% stunned, unarmed, hit deal, plus 10% bonus fire damage. What does it look like? Yep, that looks like it'll fuck you up if it hits you. Stone Dancer's gloves. Plus 15% attack damage with sword and daggers. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that's gonna be better than that. Is this another entrance? Oh, but I don't think we have to go that way. The search circles aren't even in that direction. Might as well take the items. Can always do with more of them to upgrade our stuff. There's an X. Where exactly here? More words. I guess this way. Yeah, this way. It's another one. We're gonna get ambushed.
At least it's a beautiful place to die.
I guess. Topaz Eye, God Shrine, Totem,
This looks like
Whale.
it could fit in that artifact we found, actually. Let's try it out.
Yep, I'll try it out, don't worry. last... Oh, two more. I was gonna say the last one. One of them has to be this way.
This one's nice shot.
Watch your back.
Maybe not. Maybe this is
Behind you.
an alternative route we could have taken. Anyway, better to explore. We can use the HP, even if there's not XP. Sorry, even if there's nothing here.
A can. Here. What were they thinking?
Mm-hmm. I'm saying. Yeah, see, there's one here. Captain Ruiki's badge.
Sounds like things were already going bad. Even before the attack.
Level up, nice. +1 ability point. See, I think that was very stupid. Let's make a camp here. Where those Sarbs also have a... And we don't have no battle experience. What's the worst thing that could happen? This. The other guy ran away because he would have died. By 35%. Awesome. And then we know which one is the last. Or the next upgrade, not the last. The next one is going to be this one. Staggering shot. +40, +70, +90 stun. We're going to be able to stun enemies just with one shot. Also, let's try out our upgrade. Stalker. Might as well get this one.
Wicked quiet.
Nice. Nice. Is that's not like a whole damage, this is just unaware enemies, yeah. Nice. How did you get behind us? Switch. Good. Here, eat a grenade. For no reason. I wish we could slide all the way down. Nice. Got all of them? Seems like all of them. Now to loot. How did they get up here? There has to be a way to go like behind, no? Who the heck knows? If that's nothing here, this probably this one is just bugged out, whatever. Not like we need it anyway. Or maybe it's not. Who the heck knows? So see how this one's here, but it's not on the map. Oh, yeah, it's not that one. It's weird. Not a big deal though. Also, the way the other guy said, like, can you get their badges? He wasn't like, can you find them? I think he might have known that they had no chance of making it out of here. Ooh. This locked? No. Water, nothing. Another chest. Nothing down here too important for the quest. Yetli probably is not gonna like that I broke those things. Well, maybe those are just Sarp, not godlike.
Unseen.
should have used my other
I let you have that
my
one.
arquebus. Hey, really?
Just like the good old days.
I wonder if the last one's still gonna be alive. I don't think so though. No. Definitely not. Stalker, stalker, stalker will work. Oh, he is alive.
You asked for it.
I thought it would be the captain that was alive, not the sergeant. Oh, of course the high priest is alive. Not for much longer though.
You there? Over here.
Yes, I'll help you in a minute. I'm just gonna loot. And then I'll help you. Miracle that this guy is alive. Also, why would they kidnap you or whatever?
At least you took care of those bastards. I'm glad I got to see some vengeance served. Don't know why you're here, stranger, but I'm grateful you are.
Murdy sent me. Murdy asked me to look for some civilians in the desert. Is that you?
You're not even here to deal with the Zorbs themselves. I suppose
I dealt with the
should be
Zorbs.
grateful you're here at all, right?
What do you mean?
We arrived at the cave last night, made camp, and it all went downhill from there.
Mm-hmm. Whose bright idea was it to rest in a Zorb cave for the night?
We thought the Zorbs had already moved on. We're not that stupid.
No, you clearly are.
Spending the night here isn't what I'd call wise either.
Mm-hmm.
Look, after what happened in Fior, we had to make sure it didn't happen here. The Zorbs were our first official mission.
You wanted to protect your neighbors. Reckless but brave.
Like I said, someone had to do it. Private Nauki was on watch, but I guess he fell asleep because the scaly bastards ambushed us. It was a massacre. Most died then. The rest ran off in all different directions, screaming. Nauki must have gotten away in the chaos. The gods have a cruel sense of humor to save just him.
You broke ranks immediately. Whoever thrust you into battle so ill-prepared must be punished. The bad blood between you and Prophet Nayuki knew. Wait here, I'll go get help.
Well, no one trained us. The Terranui and Thirdborn said they had no hands to spare. But we're Rautayans. Warfare runs in our blood. We thought we'd be fine on our own.
Really, brother?
There's more to warfare than gusto and vigor. I wish you could have learned that some easier way.
Private Nauki is a fool and a coward. Since
Yeah,
we
I
left
agree with you.
Thirdborn, he's been running his mouth. We got to hear how many Zorps he's gonna kill and who he thinks is afflicted. The town's been talking about nothing but Fior and the Dream Scourge. I think it got to him.
Maybe.
It crawls into our mind as it crawls into theirs.
See,
probably why
then
he's
she
the first one
Sapporo
out,
says shit like that
because
that
it was
makes
all
me think
suddenly
she's
real.
not involved in the Dream Scourge. It's a good reason to be afraid of Dream Scourge.
But we didn't have it. No. Captain Ruiki was fine. We were all fine. No matter what Private Nauki thinks. If you don't believe me, check her journal. That should be enough to please you. If anything, It might finally convince that idiot Naoki. Here. Take my badge. Take everyone's. Our families deserve to know we
If he's just gonna drop dead, brother, have a potion. I can give you a potion.
I don't have long.
Oh, he's just gonna die.
Let me stay and enjoy the silence before Barath takes me.
Can't they just give him a potion?
Please. Let me spend my final moments in peace.
Well, at least you have like a nice rock to sit on. Alright, I'll leave you there, if that's what you wish. Still speak with that idiot.
I used to fish and drink with these people before I left. They weren't.
Oh, here it is. I can
Sounds like
tell.
you wanted to be.
I didn't realize how bad things had gotten here while I was away.
The Dream Scourge seems to have set all of Thirdborn on edge. I guess I can't blame them wanting to do something.
No, you can't blame them for wanting to do something. The problem comes with the stupid way they went about it. Never had any fighting experience. Oh, let's go make camp in a Sorb cave. I don't think Trial of Fire is the best way to learn in this situation. Oh look, another sword. How did you get away? Huh? The whole other outpost out here? Oh, these are spiders. Or if you don't see the big ass spider there. Attack that guy with everything you have. All of our abilities used. Nice. Nice. Oh my god. There, good call. I think I'm just getting slowed down. Yep. Potato. There's something up there. No? No, it's down here. Oops. I thought it was above. Yeah, let's go speak with the guy that fled. For 100 essence is fine. Private Naoki.
Hello again. Have you found anything?
I met your friend Sergeant Hasui in the cave, and he had quite a bit to say.
Of course he did. Sergeant Asui never has a thought he won't say out loud. So what did he tell you?
Can't
that
you
Captain
put
Ruiki was sick?
one and one
that I was
together?
paranoid? That I was a dumb baby? I heard it all often and loudly. Wait, if you found Sergeant Asui, why is he not here with you? What happened?
What do you think? He's dead, and so is the rest of your squad.
Wow. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. I hope for the best, of course, but...
Why is he so nonchalant about it?
Look, I don't know what you think you know, or what he told you, but I know what I saw.
What?
The captain had been acting weird for days. She was giving orders to people who weren't there, yelling at us over nothing. Not just the captain either. Manu was jumpier than usual. Kiri
Could've
seemed
probably
compelled
read
to
the
echo our
journal,
words
right?
back to us. Even Sergeant Asui began muttering to himself. It was more than just stress. I'm not some idiot who can't tell the difference. Everyone was sick. And it was only a matter of time before it was brought home to Third Born. If you saw them, you'd agree with me.
They were sick. How do we know you're not?
I think I would know if I was sick, okay? Someone had to leave and let the others know what happened. Look, you either believe me or you don't. Just give me their badges and I'll let their families know.
Found evidence of your desertion, a crime punishable by death. Let's see, I can just read the journal. I was gonna Google it to see which one it was, but probably should reload and just read the journal. Give me a second, I'll Google it. Avowed, private, Nokri, killer spare. I think it's just left up to your discretion. Blah, blah, blah. In the end, and reward with 9 coins and make the first blah, 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 quest. Is it a better choice considering the rewards? If you choose, I think you're a coward. You're looking for an excuse. He will be enraged. Get into a boss fight with him. He's easy to deal with, and players can make quick work of him. I don't really want to kill him, even if it's the last one. I think you had real reason to fear and did what you could.
Thank you! I'm glad you finally seen reason.
Even if he
thank you for the
was a
badges.
coward.
Hopefully they'll bring some comfort to their families. Oh!
It's, you know...
And thank you for believing me. I know how tough it must have been.
One last death. The people of Third Born I already...
No matter what really happened, I'm sorry for them all the same.
Can't help but feel he's getting off easy.
He's getting off easy, but the people at Third Born will be, you know, one less file to bury, even though he's not a file. Anyway, we got the journal. Let's no. Inventory. Where is it? No, documents. Better Scarp. Sunworn Journal. 2K Happy Adventuring. No, this is the guy that got trapped under the rocks. Investigate the ruins, bounty hunter note, highlights notes, perilous plants and weather journal. No, this is yeah, this is that dude's journal. Oh damn it. Is it this guy again?
Yours tonics and
Oh no,
poultices for
it's another
sale.
guy.
It'll
I'll leave your hammer. I'm not gonna
ale
steal your level 2 hammer. I don't think they had Dream Scourge. The other guy seemed, you know, like sane enough. I think they were just a little paranoid.
I'll give you a better price than any fence in Paradise.
Yeah, I have things to sell. Talking about things to sell, what about things to buy? I'll take, yep. And always do with some of these. You got lockpicks, nice. And then I can sell that and oh. We could probably sell these. But we don't really need the What's it called? Not the gold. It's called some skate or something. We don't really need to sell anything else for that, even though we're probably not gonna use them. You have a good amount of corrupted Adra. I wonder how much it's gonna take to make whatever stone we need to get things to legendary. Probably take quite a bit. No, I can see my... Well, what I can see is... We have only one cave coral. We need... like 6. And then, well... We can use, what, 3 words? For 1 cave coral? That how it works? I don't remember the conversion number. Let's go to Ringrim, which was our... Wait. We don't have to turn in the quest? No, I guess the private's gonna go home and tell them about whatever happened. Like I said, only reason I don't think killing him would have been the answer anyway, even though he did desert. Only reason I didn't drag him back myself is because people of Thirdborn are already suffering enough. Not worth someone up there. Yes, that's someone up there. Not worth making it harder for them already. They already lost a lot. Oh?
Beware, Outlander. A fiend haunts these lands of such beauty and terror that a mere glance could unravel your courage.
Beauty, terror? Tell me more. She's gonna speak about the skeleton pirate we killed. You're a bit late.
Ringrim, the Archmage of Terror.
Okay.
A cold heart beats in her chest, starved of love or mercy, like the frozen breath of Rimagond. Do not seek her out. Spare yourself my awful fate.
Rhymes or whatever. Where do you go looking for Ringrim?
I sought the Archmage to conquer my fear of death, to keep Berith at bay. But Ringrim, her help came at a terrible cost. She showed me how I'm going to die. And it's more awful than I could have imagined. I'm going to be trampled to death by wild horses. I have yet to see a horse in the living lands, but that just means they could be around any
I think
corner.
she's just fucking with you. I know a better way to like listen. I say this and she jumps off of the cliff. Death finds us all eventually. There's power in knowing how it will happen.
Are you trying to cheer me up? Because, well, maybe it worked a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Someone who can understand your rambling, envoy.
Now be gone, Outlander. Guard your mind and soul, for the Archmage of Terror haunts the living lands. Beware.
I'll leave your axe in case you find any horses. Although I don't think you'll be doing much.
What happened to traps and hired goons?
I hadn't had a chance to see all this before. It's magnificent.
This looks even better with the graphics all the way up to epic and the ray tracing and everything. Again, look, the 5090 works wonders. 93% usage, 43C. Beautiful. Oh, the wattages, like I've said before, fine, it's not insane. Undervolting is so worth it. Anyway, yeah, I don't know if these are the skeletons or she just like made these things with eyes. You know, I think it'd be a lot easier just to shape the eyes as bodies instead of finding all the people to turn into this. We'll see. I'll have to see what I think about Dispel illusion is a command that orders Yasir to dispel blah blah blah. Okay, I figured that one since we couldn't enter here and we needed her for it.
This is it. Ringrim was definitely here.
He is awfully happy.
Why couldn't you just put that on a sign? These ice corpses are excessive.
Yes,
think
but
that's the
look
point.
at them. The artistry is sublime. Can you imagine having enough finesse to make all this?
I can't imagine wanting to.
I
If you
can't
gotta
imagine
deal
wanting
with an
to. You don't want
archmage
anyone to
stop
bother
the
you.
Dream Scourge, so be it. But be careful with this Ringrim character. This place has given me a bad feeling I can't shake.
A spell. And a very clever one.
Does Archmage of
Ringrim's
Terror
using
doesn't
her
give you
illusions
a
to
bad
make people
feeling?
choose to stay away. Everyone except us.
Right. We don't have nowhere near enough to get 11 Constitution. Even if we did the consumed items to give us +4, we'd be missing 1. Can you dispel the magic?
Of course I probably can. All spells have a counter. You just have to know what it is.
Alright, do your
But
magic,
we can figure
Yasli.
that out later. Right now, we have to focus on what's at the end of that passage.
Not walking through a black hole. Can you just dispel it? What matters is the garden and getting there before Ludwig.
Precisely. Chances are we'll die. But if we don't, we stop Ludwig and get into the ruins.
Imagine I walk through the thing and it's just boss fight
Yahtzee,
immediately.
You must have been a Rawatayan admiral in a past life.
Let's get going. Oh, and stay close.
I get you're fine with dying by
So life.
Ice Witch. I was gonna say hot Ice Witch, but we haven't seen her, so I can't say if she's hot or not.
Like poor bastards.
Again, are we sure they are real people and not just ice shaped in the form of people? Because why would she go through the trouble of getting all of these bodies instead of just molding the ice? Yatsuli, can you do your thing?
What? Like it's hot?
Did I saved, right? Yes. There. Nice. Travel to Ringrim's domain.
I was prepared for heat, sandstorms, monsters. Not this.
Yeah, I don't think
Stay close.
any of us are dressed for this
Try
much
to
cold.
scare us off, but we won't let her, will we?
Like, look at me. At least I have a fire sword. And hold my sword near and stay warm. That way. So we'll go this way. See if there's anything to... nope. Why do I feel like we're gonna get ambushed?
What a frosty welcome.
A fire there. There's a Aurora. That's what you call that. Can't run.
I'm covered in fur and even I'm freezing. Are her illusions really so powerful?
You sure the ice is an illusion? At this point, she might have just conjured the whole ice.
It's just a trick, Envoy. A well-crafted cold trick. Keep moving.
I'm moving. You're the one that's talking about it. Pressure. Whoa, unique. The Sorb. Strangely marked Sorb. Be a quest item.
Singular spear. I bet that's the one we're looking for.
Wait. Wait. Find the cartographer in Shatterscarp. An isolated spire by the sea. How did this guy end here? I don't know. Also, we forgot to put down the totem piece. And then, did he get turned into a Sorb? Is that what... No, or did the Sorb... Okay. whatever. I could have probably taken a couple seconds to look at the situation and then guessed. I'm just gonna think he either A, turned into a Sarip, or B, the Sarip killed him and took the journal. Judging by the fact we are in the fucking Witch of Terror's domain, probably the latter. Okay. Back to normal.
Visitors, do you know what this moment calls for? A beautiful, macabre story that lingers in the mind.
Yeah, go ahead. Tells me. Is that her or one of her illusions? Yeah, the Mario's want to talk thing popped right up. I'm sure that guy is probably saying, "Fuck this, let's leave."
Find me in my tower. You'll have to wait until I tell this
Oh, that's a
tale.
cool looking tower, though. Yeah, tell me the tale. Go ahead.
We gotta get into
This
that
looks so
tavern.
cool.
I hope Yatsley brought her ladder.
There's got to be a way. Let's snoop around.
Land shaped in the dreamer's image, not with stone or axe, but with essence. Songs of ancient magic.
Mm-hmm.
Could we sing to them?
I don't know about that, Zaparo. I don't know about that. Let's wait and see. But also, yeah, this place looks amazing. Peak fantasy. I can only imagine what Marius has to say. Yatsley, you can do us a favor. Thank you. Corrupted Adra. I'll take it. Fix corrupted Adra. Nice.
Once, a very important statue fell to pieces, and an entire village perished because it wouldn't put the statue back together again.
Okay. You gonna tell the story in pieces like that?
Oh good, skeletons. Just the thing to brighten up the place.
Invoke the bear. What in the fuck is that? Let's take the fucking... fire volley thing down first. Nice. Oh my god, I'm gonna burn. Let's not stand in the fire. Let's not loot in the middle of battle as well. Can't help it. I could use the arquebus, but you know, lazy. Is that it? No, there's one more.
If you can make the decision the village could not and restore the statue, I will see you inside my tower.
Ah, so Reengrim is a show-off.
Right, sure. Just let me loot first, Rimgrin. And also, did she freeze the whole village because they couldn't put the statue back together? Or is that just her being fucking pompous mage? Of course, I'm gonna loot the whole village first. Sounds like it's above. Yep, right there. Something right there. How do I...
Even more bodies. Oh gosh.
Through there. Yeah. Hold your statue back together in a moment. Let me see if I can get that item. I don't think it's gonna be this way though. Or maybe... No. I thought maybe we could jump from here and land in the cave, but no. No shot. No shot at all. Maybe we can jump from... We click save just in case. Over here. Somewhat. Okay. I think we can do it. Probably not the way you're supposed to, but I think we can do it. Just gotta get the footing right. Nope. Maybe we jump from here to over there. See? And then oh no, we landed. Actually, wait a moment. Huh. It worked. Now, how are you actually supposed to get here?
Sometimes cold reason is necessary.
Adra heart. I'll take it.
Stone. It's quite realistic, isn't it?
You were probably supposed to get here, right?
You hold it.
Archmagi truly are inscrutable creatures, aren't they?
Oh. How are you actually supposed to get here? I have enough food and essence regeneration to not worry about it. But then again, I do want to know how you were supposed to get here.
Show me what you got.
Instead of the let me feed my way. I should kill this guy as well, right? Not even close. Let's backtrack now, just to make sure we didn't miss anything. So is this the entrance? No. How do you get here?
This one's mine.
Look out!
The entrance has... Okay, I am very confused. They're very clearly supposed to get through here and then jump down there. No, this guy's gonna start healing and reviving. Ouch. Kai, shoot that spider.
Another glorious battle.
Another entrance, probably. Wait. Yeah, another entrance. What's under the... There's always something behind the waterfall. Always something. At least it wasn't like last time that there was a whole army behind the waterfall. Okay, we've been through here because there's a dead. No, we haven't. I was gonna say there's a dead Earth Blight, but I don't remember killing any. This thing's gonna stand up, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Huh. Now it's gonna stand up. Yep. So we did this whole thing. We skipped so much, but it's fine. Die, please. All right, just Yesli, spam all of your abilities. Kai, spam all of your abilities. We'll get him. See? Nice and easy. Let's keep going. Oh, so we have to swim. We had to swim to get here. Or actually, we had to burn that. Fall in here. Okay, at least I know kind of where we enter the area now. There's a little part we gotta burn. And then do the whole dungeoneering thing. See, I'll go back to where we came in from and try to run back and see if I can find the plant we had to burn. Not plant, whatever. Do you have anything to say? Or did I bug you out as well? Seems I bugged her out. Maybe she just impressed. She just speechless. She's like, how the heck did you manage to do that? See, it's called breaking the game. Switch back to normal grenades. Okay, I'm not gonna interact there yet. There's some things I forgot to loot. Word, always valuable. We probably have to go that way. However, like I said about holding off, I'm gonna wait and see. I'm gonna try to find the. Here it is. Wasn't that far away actually? Like yeah, but it's yeah, exactly. That's the entrance. Okay. We did it the other way around, but backtracked just to make sure we didn't actually miss anything. We'll investigate her domain in a minute, because I think there are some other areas, like the one over there and this one, that might have some quest items for us, and then we can just like interact with that and place all the quest items or whatever. I jumped right into his frozen bolt or whatever. No, take the word, yes. And then let's anything. Okay. Gatsley, can you do us the favor, please? Thank you. What? Oh, that's a sword frozen in ice.
What? Like it's hot?
You say that like we could do that. What the fuck? Oh, it's water. Okay, that's interesting. There's something there for sure. Just let me get some air. Or maybe that's the way we're supposed to go. Oh. Broken Ader. Oh, I love this area. 2 Aders. Back to back. What in the fuck is this? Probably where we are supposed to go, actually. Oh. Where are my teammates? Oh. No, I wanted to spawn the bear, whatever. Can I at least... Yeah. Oh, get out of the AoE range. Now you guys appear. Great. What is in here? Just another entrance with some loot. That's out there, okay. Deal with the enemies. Listen, they left me to deal with some enemies. It's fine if I let them deal with some enemies in return. Well, the fire has to take them down, right? Can I... No, okay. I was gonna see if I could 360 this spider, but no. Oh my god. Jumped at the wrong moment. Get shot at, idiot. Nice. Are you? Okay, no. It's another one. I was gonna say, is that guy still alive? Okay, if we climb, we'll get the items we were seeing. Oh. Didn't even have to climb the way I thought we had to. Essence and copper heat or skite, whatever. Alright. He surely likes screaming faces and bodies and whatever.
The village wanted so badly to do the right thing.
Is it a whole person?
You're here for my Adra piece, aren't you? You can't have it!
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you too, dearie.
I'll die without the Adra. Please, don't take it from me. I don't want to die.
What's happening? Are you okay?
The other villagers, they want me to give them the Adra piece. They say it'll save us.
Are you real or are you an illusion?
And I don't want to die. Please.
Either they're not really here.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kai. Wasn't expecting someone here. Who are you?
I don't remember anymore. I was in pain for so terribly
If only I could have
long.
quit saved.
But the Adra has kept me alive. Don't let them take it away.
Do you mean the Stonehead?
I was dying before I found the Adra piece, but it's been keeping me alive. I can't go far from it. If I do, it begins to hurt again.
Keep it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Wait. I hear screaming. No. What's happening to the village? Everyone's sick. Oh, gods. No. It's too late. It's far too late. We're doomed. What have I done?
And because the village would not put the statue back together, everyone died, including him.
Yep, I understood.
Poor man. Was he a real person once? Did all that happen to him?
And why force us to make that choice? Why the cruelty?
Well,
I didn't make any
better
choice.
or worse, I can't wait to find out more.
I think I've done this in such a fucking disorder.
None of this comes from a healthy mind. Or soul.
I'm sure they go somewhere. Let's go see where.
Okay, and then I think that's 1, 2, 3, and this will be the last place. This place on here. Oh no, actually, maybe just those 3. We didn't even get the whole story because of the way I made it all. Maybe we, who knows? Doesn't matter that much. He'll probably tell us the whole story, or we can piece it together. Maybe this way. Maybe we gotta go this way.
Oh no, you don't.
I should probably interact with the thing. I'll get rid of these enemies and then interact with the thing. Why is this shade not purple? Oh, probably because it's not as powerful, that's about it. Alright, let's go interact with the Oh, can I pet the bear? I just noticed we could pet the bear. Yes. Okay, let's interact with the thing. See what actually happens. Probably gotta put some pieces there to put the statue back together. Is this a statue of her? Of Ringrim? Tale of the Village by the Archmage Ringrim. The book is a slim vellum-wrapped notebook with deckled edges. Most of the pages are a smear of ink, but there is a single coherent section. There once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp and the land fertile and its people. For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that winter would not come. But when the statue was shattered, the winter did come, and the village could not make a decision to save itself. Scribbled in the margin next to that paragraph is what appears to be a critique left by the author. Probably should have made that rhyme. Oh well. Okay, so my guess is gonna be, it also looks like it's bloody. That the statue was for her, and she was keeping winter away, and something broke the statue or the villagers, and she said, oh fuck me, no, fuck you.
So, 3 missing pieces, and it looks like you found 2 of them.
This must be the statue mentioned in the story.
Didn't we found 3?
Let's take another look at that book of yours.
Crack. Not
there
actually.
once stood a village protected by a statue. It kept the air crisp, the land fertile, and the people safe.
We just read it, yes.
For a time, the village prospered. For a time, there was the thought that the winter would never come.
But the winter came.
But then the statue shattered, and winter did come. And the village could not make a decision to save itself.
If the decision was to put the statue back together, why did... Well, I guess I can see why. Because that guy was crying, he didn't want it to die, and blah blah blah. That's all the book said?
That's the gist of it, yes. But the author said it better. First things first, let's get those statue pieces.
Keep your eyes open and your hand on your hilt. Nothing about this place feels right.
Okay, I'll wait, and then probably gotta go this way for the last piece. Yeah, see, it even tells us where to go. I was doing this blind, just for whatever reason. For my own stubbornness, that's the reason. What are you giving me? That's a snake. That's a orange, an apple. That's monk. Who knows? Give me the bear. Oh no, fuck you. Nope, we're dealing with the priest first. Fuck the spider, fuck everything else, I'm dealing with the priest. Because otherwise he's just gonna heal them. Take... Fucking spider though. Good. You stay in one position there. There, you're dead. Stupid spider. See, because this is a specter, and then the other ones were shades. Yeah. Perfect. That explosion from the shade, sorry, specter, worked exactly in her favor.
That's done.
Nice, I guess.
The village was on the verge of destruction, but still they argued.
We definitely broke that first one we got, or second one we got. First one, yeah.
There's the hat. That means we have everything now. Let's hurry back and see how it all works.
Keep your guard up. Let's get this over with.
It's the lesson rather than the authenticity of the story that matters, I guess.
I think they both matter. Okay.
We've got all the pieces. Quick, put them in. Oh, I want to see how all of this works.
She is so happy to be here. Also, give me a second, I'll be right back and we'll rebuild the statue. Alright, see how all of it works. Also, I don't know how she could have made it more obvious that she is the statue. Yes, the Archmage making everything about skeletons of ice and shit makes a statue of ice encased skeletons. Okay, heart. Anything change? Head. And we're gonna trust her that this is gonna teleport us to her. Okay, seems like she kept her word. She's the Archmage of Terror, not the Archmage of Trickery or whatever. It always makes me think of, what's from the Elder Scrolls, you know, that one god. The one that, spoilers for Oblivion. Probably want to mute and then unmute in like 10 seconds.
I hope it leaves our parts
the god that you become at the end of the Oblivion DLC.
Archmage's tower. It'll all be fine. Or at least exciting.
Alright, let's see. Again, she has an eye for making things scream, and skeletons, and yeah, well, Archmage of Terror again. What does this say?
Unfortunately, I still have reading to do. Amuse yourself with these skeletons while I finish this paragraph.
Alright, bitch.
What did you have from an archer?
You were the one that summoned skeletons. You could have said, give me a minute, but no. I bet she's not even reading. I bet she's looking at us fighting the skeletons and laughing her ass off. Please fucking kill him. Oh, where the fuck did it go? Those Yatsuni attack do a lot of damage. He is very good. Alright. Not what I wanted to do, but I guess that works. Did that shade just spawn another shade? Okay, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, who is killing this shade? Because I think this shade is spawning the other shades. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, another fucking priest. See, this is why I take them down first. No, no. Stop your bullshit. What the heck? Did I get hit? Yes. Can I have the bear, please? Thank you. Okay, let's get out of the AoE. Oh my god, so many skeletons. I think I'll be fucking annoying not AoE, ranged enemies. Priest and ranged enemies are the bane of my existence. Get fucked. Just after all this, I hope she at least lets us loot. If she doesn't let us loot, fuck that bitch. But if she does let us loot, then I guess we're cool. Come on. Idiot. More enemies? Holy shit, okay. Hi, can you use your abilities, please? Nice. Get the Gear 12, one of this spider. What I want right now is to loot all of these enemies.
We make a good squad.
Yes, yes we do. What the fuck is she doing now? Oh. Is she hot? No, she's probably old as shit. Probably, she probably has some what's her name? Remember the... I'm gonna go with Fire Mage, that's not the correct wording. Remember the red hair Fire Mage from Song of Ice and Fire. That she's actually really old, but she looks beautiful because she has a glamour or whatever. I'm gonna assume the same from this one. Or maybe she isn't. He looks like a heretic from 40k. That's what they look like with all that shit scribbled on their faces. But no, I'm gonna assume she is either hot, she was hot, and she's old now, and she has a glamour to look young again. Either way, she's hot. Let's just quick save. And what are you doing? Scribbling or whatever on a mural tattoo clearly about you. Ringrim.
Oh, look at the three of you. It's like something out of a book. A godlike of an unknown deity, a long-lost Rawatayan, and a rainbow-colored wizard. All looking for a garden, from what I've gleaned.
It is her. We felt the pluck of her fingers outside our door, searching. For us? Our prison? Who is she? What does she seek?
I'll answer those questions in a
My little
moment,
puzzle
Sapporo.
was very clever, wasn't it? A challenge and a parable, all at once.
Well,
what's it though?
now that we're done with the formality of defeating the skeletons.
I don't think we're gonna suck up to her. It was very impressive, Archmage. We only want to get to the garden. What was all that about?
I needed you to understand me, yourself, and the gravity of our collective situation. Well, your situation. I'm mostly just an interested observer.
Alright.
I've never seen a godlike with your appearance before. What did you think I was trying to tell you with the puzzle?
That casualties are inevitable, that you're a monster with a strange sense of humor. No, I get it. That people need to be sacrificed for the greater good. And this way, we need to get... Please, we need to open the path. No, I get it. What she meant was... like, not everyone... okay. You needed the pieces to save the village. But some people didn't want to give up their pieces for one or another reason, like the guy that was gonna die. So that people need to be sacrificed for the greater good is probably the same as that casualties are inevitable.
Spoken like a war criminal. Well done.
What do you mean?
Yes. When there is a tectonic shift in history, people always die. The point of the parable is quite simple. Sentimentality is a privilege.
He has pretty eyes.
The village would have lived if they had chosen to sacrifice one dying soul for the good of many living ones.
Huh? Was the village real?
I hardly know, honestly. When you've lived as long as I have, it's
All right,
easy
bitch.
to lose track of individual lives. More than anything, the whole challenge was for you to understand how I think. No one truly matters in the long run. Not even me, or the other archmages. It's what we leave behind. What matters is that our lives buy the world more history, more beauty, more time to create interesting things. Do you understand?
Sorry, I almost choked. Yes, I think so. You're preparing me for something.
For conversation with me, primarily. Most people find it difficult to relate to an archmage. And if you cannot do so, it will complicate my
Okay,
attempts
I'm another
to
person, not a
communicate with
monkey.
you.
Come on.
I
We
hope
can
you're not
communicate
intending
easily.
to enter the ruins. I won't open the path.
We're getting in one way or another. The entire fate of the living lands is in jeopardy. Why not? If you don't, Ludwig will come here and tear her way in. I think the Archmage might be strong enough. The entire fate of the living lands is in jeopardy.
And has been for some time. That is why I am here. I came to the Living Lands because the sickness here, this dream scourge, fascinated me. This plague shouldn't exist. It can't, and yet it does. The essence of the Living Lands is falling into chaos and entropy.
Well,
It's
entropy
more
is
powerful
inevitable,
than
but
anything
chaos
I've
is.
seen. I suspect it has something to do with how the Adra has been severed from
Porque
the
it's
rest
sorry.
of the world. I believe the answers lie in the ruins, but the essence there is so strong it's blocking my spell work, which has never happened before. Ever. No one enters Naku Kubel until I get to the bottom of this.
No, now we gotta help her out. You said that I was a godlike of an unknown deity. That is not true.
Curiouser and curiouser. What is so special about you, godlike? You have my interest. Show me if you live up to it.
A god named Sapporo is trapped here and is asking me to free them. That might be very interesting, but that might make us freeing Sapporo harder. The Living Lands has a god named Sapporo, and I am their godlike.
Are you? Oh my. I didn't think this was possible. Something I don't already know. I can't believe I overlooked this possibility. A god here, alone, trapped in the severed Adra.
The
This
one and one
explains
together
so
and figured out
much.
she was trapped.
My magic being ineffective, the essence here being so intense. And you, godlike, with your unfamiliar appearance. You're the missing key to the lock, sealing Naku Kubel.
Yes. Then letting me in, you can have the ruins and I can find the way to the garden. You think I can open the ruins? Will you let me go to Sapporo then?
A part of me wants to cut you open and rummage inside you so I can learn about your god.
I don't know
But
how that would
yes.
give you
Yes,
more
I
insight.
will. You are a godlike of this strange, isolated, possibly miserable god. A piece of them resides in you. I have no doubt that like will recognize like. You will open the gates to Naku Kubel, and I will study this metaphysical aberration up close. Go.
Right.
Find your so-called garden. Report your findings to me. Perhaps there is more to this than either of us alone can see.
No, I'm not gonna thank her for... Because she's already getting thanks in some other way, which is she can study to her fucking curiosity expires. No, you're not shocked about the discovery of a new god is... She kind of was. But what severed the Adra here from the rest of the world is the most important question of all of these, I think.
A good question, with possibly worrying answers.
Severing Adra like this requires mass amounts of essence. The souls of thousands offered up for a singular purpose.
Who knows how many were sacrificed to sever an entire continent? And why?
I can guess
I do
those were the
intend to
godlikes.
find out, though.
You're not shocked about the discovery of a new god?
A little, yes. Mostly, I'm just pleased that there are still things I'm ignorant of. It's gotten so tedious of late.
You're not interested in the garden yourself?
If there's anything of interest there, I imagine you'll find it.
What color is her hair? Is her hair black? 'Cause you can't really see because of that crown thing she has on. Thank you, Archmage. Let's just be...
My thanks in
civil.
return, godlike. It's not often that Kith, or really anything at all, can surprise me. I wish you luck on your
We're not
journey.
gonna ask what she has
if
scribbled
you
on her face.
believe in such things. Just keep in mind that countless dream thralls are on the same path.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll survive. If not, well, lovely to have met you.
I've survived the worst. They won't even scratch me.
Let's hope you remain unscathed. And you, Orlan, you seem a clever one. Take my grimoire. It will allow you to dispel the barrier I have set before the ruins. You have talent. Not any mage can dispel my illusions.
Yatsli's gonna fangirl
Perhaps when
so
this is
hard.
over, we should speak again.
You want to speak again? Yeah, of course. Can't wait.
Look at her. Making new friends. Learning new spells. They grow up so fast.
Mm-hmm. One important question before I go.
I assume you want directions to the ruins.
Mm-hmm.
The ruins are far in the northwest. The people here have named that area the Deadfall Highlands.
Mm-hmm.
No more wasting time. Off you go. Use the teleporter behind me to leave. Or
Wait,
jump,
where exactly
I
are you?
suppose, if you're feeling grim.
No, I'm not
I never
jumping.
thought the storm-lashed shores of Rauatai would seem so welcoming.
Let's save here just in case. She's still what? Studying? Writing in her... It's not even a book. What are you writing in? I guess that's some mage. It's chalk and... a chalkboard?
And off we go. It just happened, right? I didn't imagine it.
No, that happened.
Ringrim liked me, and my spellcraft, and she gave me her grimoire. Look, isn't it the most beautiful thing you've ever seen?
I only saw a black book, but... we work well as a team. Few have faced an Archmage lived.
You were incredible. Thank you for trusting me.
I'm just glad we're all still in one piece.
Kai is
Yes,
so
and
like...
I must
yeah,
say,
can we
your
get moving?
strength is remarkable. We couldn't have done it without you.
He probably
With
can still
Ringrim's
hear
grimoire,
us.
I think we can go to the ruins and find the garden.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as nothing's burning, we're still ahead of Ludwig.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's no time to waste. I must prepare for Naku Kubel. As must you.
Mm-hmm.
Never thought I'd be so relieved to head into ancient ruins.
No. What treasure? We're... this one. You gotta hit... Oh, this is just... Huh? What's in the thing to Ringgrim's tower over... Yeah, okay, I guess we can use them both if we want to get back to her. Whatever. Let's leave for now. Oh, because this took us all the way back to the entrance. Okay. Fine. I want to see what Marius has to say. We'll make camp. See, like the entrance. Camp right there, and then there's... We are supposed to go over here, but I can't see a camp for... I guess... Got the ice melting, making a little river. It is. There probably is a camp, an Adra pillar, somewhere in this area. This area that I haven't discovered. It's basically been 3 hours. It's gonna be 3 AM, so I am gonna make a camp and end there. Again, at least speak with Marius and see what he has to say. Pretty sure he's gonna be like, fuck that. Here he is.
Let's not do that.
Yeah,
again.
I told you.
Let's stay out of Archmage's domains from now on. Sure, we made it out alive, but that outcome felt out of my hands more than I'd like.
It was a risk, I admit it, but it was something we had to do.
I know. Sometimes you just have to charge into a wizard's domain and endure a parable about a village.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm glad to be out of there. Time to curl up with some jerky and a few swigs of Wodak. Anyway.
I agree. Now for now, get some rest.
Dreams.
Let's let me just exit camp, make sure there's no other dialogue or dreams, and then we'll end properly. Nope, no more dialogue, no dreams. But then even now the bitrate, it was mostly fine around 1 a.m, 12:30, 1 a.m. But like even it's still, I just saw it fall down to the 3 bars. Let's see, I think this is a good image for the.
When all of this is behind us, are you going back to Fiora Severna?
Where's the?
It's hard to imagine leaving forever, especially with Quilici still there. What about you?
A workbench. Break this down. Craft some upgrade materials and see if we have enough to build anything. 3? No, I don't think. We're only gonna have 4. Anything to upgrade? Okay, we can get our armor. Level 2. I think that's nice. 2. To level 2. And then... yeah, might as well. Nice. And then it's 2 levels away from Superb. For Superb we need 3 Adra Ban. Which I'm gonna guess that's the upgraded version of Corrupted Adra. Which probably 3 Corrupted Adra makes 1 Adra Ban. And we need 3, so we would need 9 Corrupted Adra, of which we have 6 currently. And of course, you know, the next area is gonna give us quite a lot of those Adras. I feel like we haven't explored this region as much. There's a big part here that we haven't explored. Like the other, for example, the... no, we have to travel. Okay. If you saw the other areas, we mostly haven't completely explored by the end of the area. But also, this is the first quest in this area. There's no way it's also the last quest. But probably we still have a lot to do in this area. Okay,
Even
anyway.
if I could go back, it wouldn't be the same. Who knows? Maybe getting banished was the best thing that's happened to me in a while.
Didn't you get reinstated?
Maybe Fiora was holding you back, and you can return one day to rub all your success in their faces.
You're too kind to me, Yatsli. I don't deserve you.
For all you put up with from me, I'm sure I could be kinder. But I'm always happy to help.
Alright. Save the game, and this will be it for tonight. Hope you enjoyed. As always. See you tomorrow for more Avowed. I don't know at what hour. Probably the same late night hour. I don't think it'll be early AM. Because again, it's 3 AM. I'm not gonna wake up at least until like 9. At which point it'll be too late to stream. I don't know. I have to see. I have to fix this ISP problems. Because as you can see, sometimes it, even at 12 AM, there's still problems with my upload. And again, not even using my whole upload. I'm using around half. And even if I went below that, it too, like when I test, sometimes I put it down to like 3K, like 3000 kilobits, and it still goes on to the red. Who knows? Anyway, Avowed gets interesting every time. It gets more and more interesting. I gotta play the Pillars of Eternity games at some point. But for now, I am I'll